Hello, boys and girls. Puppy's going to join. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I was going to say Puppy's going to join us today, but it looks like he kind of forgot the listening rules. Can we help him out? Boys and girls, let's help him. Puppy, listen. Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body still. Boys and girls, can you do that one time for him? Thank you. Thank you. He needed that. Puppy, can you be a part of our lesson today and sit over in this chair? Okay. All right, boys and girls. Today, you are going to be learning about listening and really thinking about what you just heard. So hearing about something and then thinking about it after you've heard it, okay? And our story starts off, let me see here. There we go. That seems like a pretty good angle, huh? Can you see that pretty well? I can't turn my camera sideways because when I play it back later, it plays back funny. I haven't quite figured that part out. So I'll just get kind of back there and hopefully you can see it well enough. Okay, so this is our story and discussion today, and it's about a young man named Caleb. He's listening to his teacher, and she's explaining a numbers project. So there's Caleb, and there's his teacher. Look carefully. What do you notice about Caleb's face and body? I want you to think about that. What do you notice about his face and body? Let me get really close for you. Yeah. So you might be thinking that he is focusing his attention on the teacher. You might notice he's sitting up straight. He's not slouched down. He's got his eyes on her. And he's not talking or playing with a toy or anything like that. He's just really focusing his attention. Can you give your thumbs up if you agree that he's doing a pretty good job listening? Yeah, I agree. So Caleb's teacher taught him the way to focus his attention, and I'm going to teach you the same skill that she taught him, something different that we haven't talked about. So when you focus your attention on something, you're using your brain. Go ahead and touch your head. Good. And you're using your eyes and your ears and focusing your attention. Okay, so your eyes and ears are helping out too. So raise your hand if you have ever heard of something called a telescope, or just give me a thumbs up. Okay, if you haven't, that's okay. But if you have, you would know that it's something, I pulled up a picture here. It's something that people can use to look through to make whatever they want to see up in the sky larger. Okay, so they can make it bigger and they can really focus in on something that they want to see. And we have something that this teacher right here taught Caleb, and she taught him the skill of making something called an attentoscope. Can you say it? Attentoscope? It's kind of a fun word. So how we can make our own attentoscopes is you just take both your hands and kind of make little O's, and then you don't touch your face, but you put it in front of your face. Notice it might look like I'm touching my face, but really, I'm not. Got this, and then I've got pretend attentoscopes. How silly, huh? So attentoscopes are for when you want to pay attention to something really intently, and really closely. You want to look at it super closely. So you want to pay attention to the things that are important so that it becomes your main focus. And it shuts out all the other things that might be distracting you. So make your attentoscope again. Good. And I'm going to have you, with your attentoscope, focus on this. It's a ball, right? And you're focusing on it. Also known as a sphere. That's what it's called, a sphere. I just want you to use your attentoscope. Good. I hope you were really focusing on that and not looking at other things, just the attentoscope's on this. Good. Okay, you can put your attentoscope down for a second. Let me find my next item. And this whole pretending with attentoscopes really helps you focus your attention on one thing at a time, so you can kind of block out the other things that might be distracting you. So go ahead and put those pretend attentoscopes up again, not touching your face. Good. And here's the next thing I want you to focus your attention on with your attentoscope. It's a can of soup. Also, this shape is known as a cylinder, by the way. But yeah, a can of soup, which is a cylinder. Good. Got one more thing for you to focus your attention on with your attentoscope. Go ahead and keep it up. And okay, I'm going to challenge you for just a second to take down your attentoscopes, your pretend ones, and still try to remain focusing your attention on this maze box. It's also known as the shape of a cube. I want you to try, this might be a little challenging, but I know you can do it. You can do it. I want you to not have your attentoscopes, but pretend like they're there and really focus on this. Don't let things that are around you distract you. Good. Nice. So, in our everyday life, we don't always need to bring up attentoscopes. But sometimes it might be helpful to say things to ourselves like, oh, I really need to focus my attention. I hear my teacher talking and she's showing me something. I'm either going to go like this and zone in for a second, or I'm going to put on my listening ears and really focus. So if you need to remind yourself every once in a while to say, ooh, focus attention. My teacher needs me, or my parents need me. That's a really cool thing to do. Okay, so I also just want to let you know that when you do this, you're helping yourself learn, and it's just a really helpful thing to focus your attention and try to just listen to the parts that you need and block out the other stuff. Are you guys ready for a game? I have a fun one today. Our lesson's pretty short, but this game is pretty fun. I have Puppy that's gonna play it. And Puppy has a friend that I don't think you've met yet, and her name is Snail. Let me get Snail. Oh, Snail. Let me help her out a little. Hi, boys and girls. I'm Snail. Hi. Yeah, she's pretty sweet. So the game that they want to play with you is going to require you using your attentoscopes, but you don't need to bring your hands up if you can take the challenge of just looking without the pretend attentoscopes, okay? And it's going to require more than just looking, because what this game is Puppy's going to, Snail's going to ask you to do something. She'll say, follow, follow, and then she'll ask you to do something kind of fun. And I want you to listen to her. So if she asks you to do something, I want you to listen to her. And for this game, and Puppy's totally cool with it, I already checked. When Puppy asks you to do something, I want you to use your ignoring skills. Okay? You want to try it out? So anytime Puppy asks you to do something, don't do it. Only listen to Snail. Okay? Let's try. So, follow, follow, touch your toes. Okay. Follow, follow, touch your shoulders. Follow, follow, jump up and down. Follow, follow. Did anybody get tricked by Puppy real quick? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Follow, follow, twirl around once. Follow, follow, say la, la, la. Follow, follow. Touch your ears. Follow, follow. Puppy didn't get you to do what he said. I hope you're able to use your attentoscopes on what Snail needed. Follow, follow. Touch your shoulders again and then your knees. That's a little bit longer, but shoulders, then knees. Follow, follow, touch your knees. Follow, follow. Say, that's all. Okay, boys and girls, you kind of get the idea. And I was struggling with some ideas of what to do, and Puppy and Snail came up with some good ones. But they want to try to play that game with you every now and then and just see how you do following directions and focusing your attention. Because sometimes things can be like Puppy, where they might take your attention away because it seems like a fun idea or a good idea, but you just don't want it to take away from your learning. So you did really good on listening to Snail, even when Puppy was having some ideas that he wanted you to do. And you know, when that happens, it's okay to tell your friends or somebody like Puppy, oh, sorry, I'm learning right now. Or in class, a signal that we use in a kind way is we show a little coyote, and it looks like this. So if you have a friend that maybe is trying to get you to do something and you know you have to be learning right then, it's really an okay thing to give them a little quiet coyote and point to the teacher. Just one, you just put the quiet coyote by your own face and like, so they know. Yeah, but good job focusing your attention and listening today. You guys are amazing, and I hope you have a really great day. Puppy and Snail do too, and talk to you later.